I might just be one of the dumbest YouTubers on this platform. If you take a look at this footage right here, you might notice one thing. Oh, that's some beautiful gameplay right there. But you might start to notice one thing. Wait, where's the sound effects? Wait, why is he not speaking? This recording was like this for an hour straight. I was so happy when I was done recording because I was already knowing this was gonna be a banger. Just to look at the freaking video and see that it has no sound whatsoever. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I almost wanted to shed a tear. But I can't let this hour recording go to waste. So I'll just be voicing over everything that happened. And just like that, Sorcerer's Ascent. Instantly had to jump to the customization because what is this? I low-key wanted my character to have aura. I ended up going with this because I thought, I look kind of tough. Now on to the abilities. This part can get a little tricky because I low-key don't know what none of this stuff mean. Cause hey look, I never actually finished Jujutsu Kaisen, so bear with me. But basically how this work is you have clans and techniques. My clan as of right now was Nishimiya. It has 0 buffs, so I'm assuming that's pretty buns. So we want to spin off of that. I ended up with Nita and Crystal formation. I hope this stuff is good. And just like that, the journey begins. This right here was just a basic tutorial of just normal movement. But no, we want to see the good stuff. The parkour system. I'm not gonna lie, the way they did this right here was kind of smooth. I'm not even gonna lie. Also figured out that it has an auto mantle thing, which is also very cool. Ooh, that little 360. And then we want to hit one of these right here. Apparently this game also has wall jumps too. Like bro, it just get tougher and tougher. Then my screen just low-key cut to black, and whatever this is just happened. I really don't understand. I don't know if my game was loaded in fully or what, but I just don't really understand what happened here. But anyways, we wake up in a village, which that's good. Then this dude Gichiro wants to talk to you. He basically just tells you about a little bit what happened, and then after that he tells you to go talk to his daughter. Alright, so then once you reach his daughter, she basically tells you to go craft a potion because you're weak or whatever. So you basically turn to a slave and you got to pick up all 6 of the blue daisy flowers, and then after that pick up, I'm not going to try to say that name, but the red flowers. Then once you got all 5, you return back to Hina and you get a box of luck. I got whatever this is, which it might come useful later on, but let's not get sidetracked because now we got to talk to Ren, the guy who saved me. This guy will basically be teaching us the way of combat. As you can see, E to equip. Now it's time to just beat up a log and basically just punch it 12 times, I guess. So after you get done learning the basics of combat, now Hina is finished with your potion. So boom, you take a sip of it and this happens. Alright, it said it works, so we good. And that is medical drink completed. Okay, now it's time to get into the fun stuff. This girl right here name is Emmy, and she needs my help because apparently a grown man stole a teddy bear from this little girl. So you already know you finna put straight belt. I ain't gonna lie, when I caught bro, it was up. I ain't gonna lie. First actual quest of many more. You get a teddy bear back to the little girl, she's happy. And this was my first chance to prove that I am a hero. Then my boy Genshiro hit me back up. He basically tells you about this man named Zell, which I'm assuming is Sukuna in this world. I'm not very sure about that. But then he said this man Zell started just going on a rampage and just burning down different villages. And he said this is what happened to the village that I used to live in. Then he tells us about cursed energy and cursed spirits and stuff like that. Then after that, he gives you a choice to either just sit around and just be a nobody or fight against Zell. And you already know what I chose. Time to go hop out this village. But let's just say there was quite an obstacle waiting in front of us just to get to this village. Oh boy, the infamous whirlpool. I've died here not once, not twice, but 3 freaking times. All because of some stupid parkour. This is ruined Fujihara village. If you're gonna tell, one of the villages attacked by Zell. And upon arriving to the village, let's just say we have a little quest. And it seems like we gotta beat up a little invader here, huh? I was able to defeat him, but low-key, that was a little hard. After completing that quest, it's time to talk to Hirotaka. He basically just tells you that his brother is lost inside one of these houses and that we gotta go find him. And the search begins. I was low-key checking like almost all the houses, but it didn't take me long to finally find his brother. Another quest complete. Also seen this dude, which I already know I gotta fight him later on. But who we do gotta fight is 6 invaders. Alright, first one took it down, and I'm not gonna lie, that took quite a long time. I ain't gonna lie, the more I started to fight, I low-key started to notice something. Yo, I'm getting my behind beat But bro, it was literally just because I didn't even put my stat points in. Bro, with my new stat points in, bro, I was feeling unstoppable. Literally. Okay, now this part was a little bit crazy because this dude Ryobi right here, he's basically like, hey bro, so you trying to slide me some teleportation scrolls or whatever? I'm trying to get me and my friends up out this village, bro. Little did I know, I had to buy 4 of them for him and all his friends. Being the hero that I am, I finally went to the shop and brought exactly 4 of these scrolls. Then you return back to Ryobi, hand him the scrolls, and then you're done. Yet another quest. Somehow this lady's son got stuck at the bottom of this pit right here. Kids these days, am I right? Anyways, we got LeBro to safety and now he can see his mom again. But we have a new quest. Leader of the invaders. I straight up just drop kick bro and wasted no time. I ain't gonna lie, mid fight bro just spewing on nonsense. Like, get a load of this guy. I think I hit him in the head too hard because he said it again. But anyways, quest complete. We have finally took down the leader and we can leave this village for once and for all. But now on to an even bigger side quest. Behind this waterfall right here, there is a freaking cave. And now guess what we have to do in this cave? We have to solve a freaking puzzle. Okay, look. Luckily the puzzle wasn't too hard, but it low-key took a long time. Oh my gosh, I was finally done. Ooh, we do get a chest over here though. That's definitely about to come in handy. We made it back home to this village and my boy Gensho right here basically tells us that we're ready to be a sorcerer. I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen this, I was low-key kind of hyped. Like bro, we was just a bum. We have now arrived and it's time to speak to Yaga. Basically off rip, he promotes me to a grade 4 sorcerer. After that, we have a word with Miwa. And then shortly after, she gives us the sorcerer outfit. Like bro, it's really official now. Anyways, now we have to train our cursed energy. Alright, and that's enough of that. Now, watch this. Ooh, that's actually tough. While I was on the way to my next quest, I got a notification that somebody was in trouble. So, you know, I tried to go help bro out. You know, I'm like, these are just like some little flies. I'm just put BTA and just get out of there. Nah, look at my health. And bro was still screaming for help. I can't do anything. I decided to perform one of my most powerful techniques and get the heck out of there, bro. I don't know what they feeding them curses over there. I low-key did feel kind of bad though. Anyways, we made it to our next quest. And I'm not gonna lie, this town was very needy. I'm not gonna put most of the quests in this video because there were a lot. But actually, I did end up unlocking some of my new moves, which was actually very cool. And then I had to defeat 7 of whatever these are right here. I ran up and instantly got smacked. Bro, this dude was not playing any games. But then I finally locked in and really started putting pause to bro. Look at this. And just like that, he was gone. But now let's do this 6 more times. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that will be the end of the video. We finally reached level 18 and I'm low-key tired of voicing over an hour worth of gameplay. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like or maybe even subscribe to really show that you support me, and I'll probably try to get an episode 2 out pretty soon with my actual voice this time.